guys. Here we go.
And there's Bayley on the other side of the ring, and once you get past all the incessant hugging and smiles, you'll see that she's a vicious competitor who has no problem whatsoever taking it to her opponent.
You know, people still underestimate Bayley, which is probably the worst thing you can do. Bayley's not playing around in that ring.
Oh, cross body.
Tattooed with a double axe handle. Uh-oh.
Breaker. Stomping. Ouch.
Boom. Right across the small of the back.
Hip drop. Sit out powerbomb.
Calling an audible now.
Why? He had it right where he wanted her. Head scissor applied.
And it's Ember Moon finding the answer.
She's in full control now. A quick reversal by Bayley.
And Bayley evades that one.
Of course, Bayley came up with the NXT 4 Horsewomen alongside Charlotte Flair, Sasha Banks, and the man, Becky Lynch. But where Charlotte had the confidence and pedigree, Sasha had the swagger, and Becky had toughness, Bayley had the overwhelming enthusiasm that endeared her to the NXT universe.
And that enthusiasm has translated to the WWE universe.
Running Hurricane Rana!
Fantastic. Slap! Oh, no, you didn't.
Yes, she did.
Hit drop.
I've been waiting to see that. Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow! Snap power slam.
She's feeling the hurt here. Set Buffety.
Up to the electric chair, down for the drop. Ooh, bullseye.
Interesting, there's the...
Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow.
Running Bulldog. What a knockout punch. Oh, man. Scoop slam. What grace. Float over into the...
Amazing reflexes on display.
Look at this. Snap suplex. Look out here. Side slam. She's starting to tire a little.
Snap power slam.
Uh-oh. Inverted DDT. Inverted DDT.
Neckbreaker. Showing some quickness.
And this match can change that fast.
Oh, the reversal by Bayley. Watch out.
Running Bulldog. Ooh, what impact. She's in control. Irish curse backbreaker.
Now we have Ember Moon on the attack. Oh, man.
She goes to the outside now.
I think she's starting to get worried, Michael.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
We're undoubtedly nearing the end.
Yeah, things look bleak right now.
Side Russian leg sweep. Looking stunned.
Looking rocked. Wow, fantastic ability from Ember Moon. Look out, here we go.
She's calling her out.
She's gonna try it again. Eclipse! Nobody does that better. There.
And the cover for the win! Shoulders on the mat.
Now, she's got a tremendous amount of resilience, so I think she's got something left here.
Hooked up, and a
Tremendous back suplex. She scurries out of there.
Bringing it back between the ropes.
We're about to see soul food, courtesy of Mia Yim. Oh man, Bayley's gonna need a hug after that.
moves like that can end your career.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
Look at this. Boom. Nice. Boom, what impact. Boom.
Stomping. Ouch.
Right across the face.
Caught off guard. Death Valley driver. Jumping stop to the gut.
Massive double foot stomp.
That'll turn your lights out.
Attack to the midsection.
I don't think any of these superstars are going to show any quit at this point.
Never say die attitude on full display. Ouch. Oh, that'll make your legs numb.
Oh, the double foot stomp. Jumping stop to the gut.
Double underhook applied.
The red suplex.
Making it look easy.
Drop kick.
Oh, great height.
Boom.
Uh-oh. No way! Good God!
Inverted Frankensteiner. Ooh.
Set up for a second time.
Backstabber. Ouch.
The opening is there for the taking. Hit the big one twice.
2 count.
And that's a thrilling victory.
All right, let's get this thing going.
And then you have what little of Bray Wyatt still left here in this ring. Their opponent tonight truly is The Fiend.
I don't know how much of Bray Wyatt is still left inside his own head.
Whoa, it's another reversal. And there's the save.
Hooked up, and
Oh, look at it. He's going for the pin. Plenty of fight left.
Still seems a little early.
Oh!
Right to the back.
Big.
Bray Wyatt doing whatever he wants.
Not showing much fight here.
yeah, he looks absolutely out of it, Cole.
Now back to the ring. Oh, look at it. And no luck against Ali there.
Good try.
He's lost some of his wind now. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Looking to catch him off guard. Very curious move to go for a pinfall at this point.
Gonna take a whole lot more.
And now that one's countered. Oh!
Right to the back. From behind.
Powerbomb planted.
Oh my God, look at this. What is he doing here? Oh, what a headbutt. Oh, foot just stomping down.
Sister Abigail.
I'm a little iffy on why that would be a good decision.
Oh, what a sequence there from Alexander.
Whoa, it's another reversal. Great counter.
Impressive in-ring IQ on display.
What a clothesline. Ouch.
Suplex. McIntyre's brutal attacks are truly next level. He's a powerful man with great energy.
Oh, flipping the script on him there.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts.
God, look at this. What is he doing here? Really seems like Ali is in a world of hurt.
He has got to do something quick. Guys, we know that if Ali's heart is beating, he has a chance to turn this thing around.
Just sending a message there.
Luthez press.
Oh, look at it. Just tossed. She get airline miles for that.
And no luck against Ali there.
Good try.
KO punch. Back suplex. Oh, devastating boot.
Completely manhandling, my goodness.
Cover. Is it enough?
To be honest, I am baffled.
I guess he's thinking something else here.
He's clearly not thinking about...
Uh-oh. The future shock DDT.
Just like he envisioned.
Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole.
Scoop slam. More punishment to the core.
That'll leave you doubled over in pain.
Oh, my. Down with authority.
Look at this.
Beautiful Northern Lights suplex.
The beginning of the end.
Whack.
Oh, God. Suplex.
He could pin his opponent right here.
It's over.
Running, swinging neck breaker. Watch out.
Neck breaker.
Chicken wing, underhook. Uh-oh.
Face buster.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle. Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
And here's a cover.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there. Oh, look at this. Just raw brutality.
Ooh.
There's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
Must have something different in mind here.
Wow.
DDT.
And the big right hands.
This could do it.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
Scoop slam.
And no luck against Ali there.
Good try.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. In my opinion, Bray Wyatt has got to get back into this. What are your thoughts?
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other.
Power bomb. Shoulders on the mat. Oh, somehow.
Wow. I thought for sure that was it. And it's Ali answering back.
And he's headed back in.
Oh, look at it. Uh-oh. What a takedown.
Fujiwara armbar. Boom, what impact.
Downward spiral.
See ya.
Worked them.
And look at the quickness by Wyatt.
Boom.
Right between the eyes.
And now that one's countered.
swinging neck breaker.
Hooked up.
Things have gotten worse for Bray Wyatt.
That's over at this point.
The light from Bray's fireflies may be dimming.
Set him up.
Slam down hard.
Running Bulldog.
Saw what he had in mind there.
A striking blow. Neck breaker.
And it's Bray Wyatt executing the reversal.
Downward spiral.
See ya.
From behind. Down with a neck breaker.
And look at the quickness by Wyatt.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. Wrist lock up to the top rope. Hurricane Rana.
Elusive movement there.
Absolutely spiked.
DDT.
Interesting move here, taking the match to the outside.
In the corner now. Really focusing on the torso here.
An attack like this will really leave you gasping for air.
Good offense from Drew McIntyre. Body press. Clothesline to the back of the neck.
And it's Ali answering back.
Back in the ring again.
Boom, what a forearm. Thrust right to the throat.
The man can't breathe, the man can't fight. Evading possible disaster there.
Scoop slam. Code breaker.
What power.
Hooked him up.
Double gut buster.
And no luck against Ali there.
Good try.
Going for something else, it seems.
I suspect he knows something that we don't, Cole. Why else would he just let him out of that hole?
Lives to fight another day. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Oh, look at the Nito! Man, that hurts. Big. Oh, what a boot from McIntyre.
What in the world is happening?
Weirdo. He caught him slipping. Uranage plants him.
Oh, targeting the stomach.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Oh, look at the Nito! Man, that hurts. Headed to the outside now.
Smart move. Take some time to think things over.
Oh, this will unsettle your opponent in short order.
Yeah, something's going on in his mind.
Perhaps he's thinking the ring can't contain what he has in mind here. And he's heading back in.
Setting him up for the... Oh, no! Dangerous maneuver there.
It is very clear that Drew McIntyre is feeling the physicality of this contest. I'm not sure he has much left. McIntyre made a great comeback to NXT. Now he's going to need another comeback right now. Setting up again. Oh, my gosh.
Imploding 450. Unreal.
There's two!
And there's the winning team. What a whirlwind.
We're ready to kick this thing off.
And across the ring is Rey Mysterio, a competitor whose fighting spirit never dies and whose integrity and honor are just as renowned as his in-ring abilities.
Rey's been doing this for a long time, and his game's never slipped for a second. He's still a symbol of the world of Lucha Libre greatness.
It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
Well scouted reversal there.
Oh.
How impressive was that reversal?
Oh, working on the arm. This could be dangerous.
Oh, no, this isn't going to end well.
Oh, my gosh.
Surfboard leg breaker.
Too quick to catch him there. Look, Cesaro is on the attack now.
Avoiding trouble there. Saw that one coming. Backbreaker.
Spine shattering.
German suplex. He's getting a little battered now. Producing a trampling.
Lightning fast reflexes.
Oh, look at that.
Just caught flush.
Haymaker connects.
There we go. Inverted DDT.
Spiked.
Byron, knowing Rey Mysterio, the competitor, the way that you do, what would you say a superstar must do in order to be successful against him?
Well, rule number one when taking on Rey Mysterio, in my opinion, would be to stay away from the ropes. If you know Rey Mysterio, you know that the rope is where he executes a great deal of his offense. Look, Cesaro is on the attack now.
Ooh, what impact.
Wow, that was a long way down.
Uh-oh, sunset flip.
Oh, nasty impact.
Is it enough?
Not yet.
Harsh impact.
He's looking a little weary now.
Got to be agonizing for the arm.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Whoa, the Southern Light suplex. You don't see that very often. Uh-oh.
Oh, here it is, the Dragon Sleeper. It's the Dragon Sleeper.
This could be it. And he's heading back in. Down to the floor. What a great win in such...
Ladies and gentlemen.
And Cesaro, the Swiss cyborg, a ruthless competitor with a nearly endless playbook of hard-hitting strikes and submissions.
Cesaro's programmed for one thing and one thing only: Devastation.
Neck breaker.
Oh, the arm's trapped. From behind. Big time neck breaker.
German suplex.
Great evasion. And look at it from...
What a knockout punch.
Oh, man.
Anticipated that attack perfectly. Oh, what a slam.
John Cena got him there.
Oh, the reversal by John Cena.
Belly to belly.
My goodness.
Oh, and it's Gulak turning the tables.
Oh, read him there.
German suplex.
From behind.
Bringing it back between the ropes.
Hooked up and... What's coming next?
A back suplex.
And no luck against Cesaro there.
Scoop slam. Oh, KO punch.
Look, Cesaro is on the attack now.
Russian leg sweep.
When I think of Adam Cole, I become overjoyed in a way. I think of someone who's an elite technician in the ring, always one step ahead of his opponent, and proud to let you know it. That's my kind of guy.
Oh, clothesline.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Oh, man.
Insulting.
John Cena is all fired up.
Oh, stomping away. More than 5 moves.
I don't know where he gets the energy, but it seems endless right now.
Oh, here we go. Boom. Cesaro definitely tiring out there. John Cena is measuring. Here's Cena.
Reversal. Cesaro showing his prowess.
Great agility there.
Drop kick.
Hits the mark.
Oh, what an uppercut.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Slap. Nino. Man, that hurts.
This will damage your back.
There's a fisherman suplex.
He's looking to bring this one to the outside where things can get ugly in an instant.
Ooh, what impact. Ooh.
The arm's trapped. What's coming next?
And no luck against Cesaro there.
Scoop slam.
Watch this.
Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful.
Big boot. What grace. Float over into the neck breaker. Hard impact on the back. And he wants nothing to do with any of that.
And he's heading back in.
Scoop slam. Oh, what a counter. Backdrop suplex. He's in a little bit of trouble now.
And there's the save.
John Cena with a nice reversal.
Amazing reflexes on display. Oh, man, what a boot.
Oh, look at the knee. Oh, man, that hurts.
And up the turnbuckle goes Cena.
Oh, man, inverted. Oh, my gosh.
What an uppercut. Warm up the buses. This one's over.
Wow, that should be the final blow.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
There's a setup for the backbreaker.
Back suplex. Here we go. Inverted DDT.
Fight.
Gets him with a counter.
No, another reversal. Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
What an offensive show by Cesaro. John Cena looks like he's really struggling right now under the pressure.
He has got to fight back. If anyone can make a big comeback, you know it's John Cena.
A back suplex.
And look at the quickness by Cena.
Oh, good night. Hard.
The arm's trapped.
Here's Cena.
What's coming next?
And it looks like this one's going out to the floor.
Ooh, tossed with the suplex.
Hooked up and gut-wrench suplex.
Making it look easy.
Look at this.
Snap suplex.
Oh, the reversal by John Cena.
A back suplex.
There's a setup for the backbreaker. And look at the quickness by Cena.
Looking helpless right now. German suplex.
And John Cena with so much pent-up emotion. Back inside the ring. What an offensive show by Cesaro.
Neck breaker.
Oh, wow, what a sequence there from Adam Cole.
So resourceful.
Reverses. Can he make him pay?
Oh, my God.
He knows he's in trouble. John Cena.
Hey!
Are we looking at yet another John Cena victory here? But can John Cena capitalize?
Where did Gulak find the energy?
Oh, that was just malicious.
Insulting.
Continuing the assault on his head here.
Yeah, he might be seeing stars, Michael.
Focused attack on the back.
A well-aimed strike.
Big match, John.
This is the Cena that's just about unstoppable.
Slap.
Suplex, here it comes.
Nice
Nicely done. Enziguri finds its mark.
There's a fisherman suplex.
He's got him covered.
In the midst of all this action, we have the winners.
Time to get this one started.
And on the other side is one of the most well-respected competitors in WWE history, John Cena. Incredible power and hustle that never quits.
Big Match John is not someone you want to be across the ring from.
What a knockout punch!
Oh, man.
Hooked up. Big suplex. Hooked up. And
Michinoku driver!
absolutely planted. Oh, no, this isn't going to end well.
Oh, my God.
Surfboard leg breaker.
Had it scouted.
John Cena with a rough blow there.
Great decision by Edge to capitalize.
Boom, what a forearm. The old European uppercut.
John Cena is starting to take some deep breaths in there.
Ooh.
Back in the ring now.
Oh, look at it. Beautiful suplex. To the outside he goes.
Trying to create some separation here, Cole.
Huge toss. Down, a perfect vertical suplex.
John Cena with a nice reversal. Great offense by John Cena.
Oh, my God. Oh, look at it.
Oh, what's it going to be?
Christian just too quick.
Scoop slam.
Russian leg sweep. Oh, able to counter.
Scoop slam. And there's the reversal from Finn Balor. Oh, what are they doing here?
All the way up.
Sit out, gourd buster.
What does John Cena have to do at this point to stay in the match?
An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Oh, and a backbreaker.
Right to the spine.
He skirts away, living to fight another day. Suplex.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
DDT.
Planted.
Suplex.
From behind.
Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock. Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Uh-oh. Setting him up.
Uh-oh.
Neckbreaker.
And Finn Balor slips out of harm's way.
Extraordinary elusivity. Oh, that was scary power.
Finn Balor in a very bad way right now.
This is all but over.
Finn Balor fought an injury to become Universal Champion. Now he needs to fight that hard again right now.
Pow, what a shot.
Escapes in a nick of time.
Spear! Things are about as bad as they could possibly be right now for Finn Balor. Things do not look good for Finn Balor. Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow. Woo. Well measured.
Walking flip.
Not stopping the leg. Just nasty.
Oh, no.
DDT.
Up and face first.
Flapjack.
Balor looking up.
This was...
Wow, what a sequence.
Pulled out a big move. Yeah, you don't see a slam like that very often.
Shoulders down, this could be it. Real close, too close for comfort.
I don't know where he's finding the strength to stay in this one. Suplex!
Slap! In control here with a swinging neck breaker.
Textbook.
Uh-oh. Setting him up.
Uh-oh.
Neck breaker.
Rolling neck snap. Now's the time to find that second win. Find that rush of adrenaline to push you forward.
Stump puller leg snap.
That's gonna hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Oh, my God. Oh, and a backbreaker.
Right to the spine.
Now back to the ring.
Specifically targeting the leg.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Sit-out mat slam. He's in big trouble. Oh, my God, that's got to hurt.
And Finn Balor slips out of harm's way.
Back to the torso here.
Eliminate the core. This is a great move.
Kick right to the midsection.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Neckbreaker. To the outside now.
Perhaps looking to gather his thoughts. Nobody ever said Edge doesn't put on a show out there. John Cena plays mind games as good as anybody.
Christian is definitely feeling this match right now.
He's taking it up top.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Yet another counter.
It's like they're both somehow one step ahead of each other. Christian is making his peeps proud.
Christian is taking no prisoners.
What a way to win a tornado tag match.
Kick this one off.
And across the ring is Rey Mysterio, a competitor whose fighting spirit never dies and whose integrity and honor are just as renowned as his in-ring abilities.
Rey's been doing this for a long time, and his game has never slipped for a second. He's still a symbol to the world of lucha libre greatness.
He's in full control now.
Delivering the suplex. Oh, read him there. Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow.
Oh, look at the power.
Look at this. My goodness, this is how you establish control.
Are you kidding me?
All night long. Oh!
He skirts away, living to fight another day. He's taking some good hits. Neck breaker.
Hooked up.
Ah, shin breaker.
Thrown down with a back suplex.
Uranagi. Oh, man, inverted backbreaker.
Ow. Russian leg sweep.
And look at the quickness by Ricochet.
Rey Mysterio creating opportunity.
Headed to the outside now.
Smart move. Take some time to think things over.
Head scissors takedown.
Very nice. Great agility there.
Oh my, down with authority.
Really just laying it in.
Wasn't expecting that.
Reversal. What a counter.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Set him up. Uranagi! Watch out here.
Really targeting the back on that one. Oh, man, inverted backbreaker.
Ow. A knee drop. He is just reeling from that offense. Gets him with a counter. Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this. He's in control. What's going to happen here? Oh, man, backbreaker. There is so much on the line in this one. And like they say, on any given night, anything can happen here in WWE. He's going for it all. Set him up. Oh, my God, what a move.
Ooh, man.
Double axe handle. And a mud hole is being stomped.
Something big is coming. And scissors takedown.
Very nice.
Uranagi.
Plenty of fight left.
Yeah, this is way too early to be going for the win.
Wow, belly to belly. And he's heading back in. Oh, he's got him here. He's got him up. And oh!
Dominating back suplex.
Rey Mysterio creating opportunity.
Reverses. Can he make him pay? A dragon screw.
That'll destroy a knee. Got a feel for Ricochet. Looking beaten down at this point.
I'm not sure he has much left. Woo-wee.
Down, brain buster. Incredible striking combination.
And the O'Reilly combo. He's stuck in the corner now.
Oh, saw it coming.
Boom. Nice.
And look at the quickness by Ricochet.
Textbook vertical suplex.
Kyle O'Reilly setting it up.
Uh-oh.
Going to take a different approach here, I guess. I don't know why. Hold on, guys. This isn't...
And this has got to be it.
And he got a near fall out of it. Wow.
That's pure power, guys. Brutality.
Landing hard off the back suplex. Power bomb.
Wicked body.
This could be big.
Choke bomb.
This is his chance. Will he seize the moment? Oh, man, Ricochet, he doesn't even know where he is.
In the midst of all this action, we have the winners.